This is a recap for Tuesday, September 28th. We started the class today watching yesterday's recaps, so I'm not going to go back over that. And then we took a quiz. And then what I want to recap right now is we started with the concept of adding integers. So if you missed class and you're watching this, you can just take notes on adding integers. And we didn't get too far. And what we did was we chose a color for positive and a color for negative. So there's my negative color, and blue is going to be my positive color. So this is negative, whoops. We'll do this, get that out. Negative, and this is positive. And we talked about if we had some negative and we added more negative to it and we were able to add that together, it would be even more. It's a growing negative. It's even more negative. And if we had positive color, if we had some positive and we added some more positive to it, we add those together, it's even more positive. So that looks kind of like this. Negative plus negative equals even more negative, like negative 3 plus negative 5 is negative 8. And this one would be a positive plus a positive. That's what we've been doing for a long time. That's like 6 plus 12, that's 18. And then we can take this negative, and let's say that we had a big amount of negative combined with just a small amount of positive. That the small amount of positive would actually erase some of the negative, and what we'd end up with is negative, but just not quite as much. So we kind of drew it like that. So a large negative plus a small amount of positive is going to make the negative smaller, but the answer is going to be smaller, like negative 20, and we just add in maybe 5. That's negative 15. See how it's smaller. And then we drew a number line to make sure that everyone understood that positives go to the right and negatives go to the left. So even though this is negative, it's less negative. It's closer to 0. And then if we had a large amount of positive combined with a smaller amount of negative, that the answer would be positive, but just not quite as much. So that would be like positive 18 combined with a negative 3. And so it's going to still be positive, but not more. See how the picture's smaller, so it's going to be less. So it seems like subtraction. So it seems like it because it's 15. So we're taking 3 of those positives and 3 of those negatives, and they are 0. And tomorrow in class we're going to talk about something called a zero pair. And that's as far as we got today, Tuesday, September 28th.